starting with the hello friends, starting with the another 7 basic units which are very much useful and given in the SI units. Very first one is called as mass. There are two units of it. One it's a CGS unit and another is called as its MKS unit, and next one we will just call it as a symbol of it. So we have both those things, so we will discuss about it. Mass it is in the CGS it is represented by gram, and for the kilogram, so symbol it means that it is called as a GM or it is called as a kg, as mass is very much famously known as a small m. Next one, it is called as a length. Usually we will use this word L. For the CGS it is called as a centimeter, and for the meter is called as a small m, so it would be cm and m. Third one, it is called as a time. It's a unit in the both CGS and MKS is called as a second. It's represented by S and S symbol. Afterwards we will have a fourth one. It is called as a electric current. It's a both unit in a CGS and MKS common. It is represented by the symbol A. Fifth one, it is called as a amount. It is represented by the unit mole, and its unit is a small m. Sixth one, it is called as a light intensity. It is called as a candela. It is represented by the symbol CD. And the last one, seventh one, it is called as a temperature. It is called as a, in the terms of Kelvin, and represented by K. But yes, sometimes we will use this notation Fahrenheit or degrees Celsius or Celsius. So widely used are Kelvin, but Fahrenheit and Celsius are also the units of it. So in the SI system, we will discuss about mass, length, time. These are the three fundamental units which we have discussed previously, but after the SI association, or you can say MKSA, we have added four more. It is called as electric current. Yes, you can say that it is I. This is called as amount of any element, smallest element. It is called as a mole, represented by the small m. Light intensity, it is called as a candela, represented by the CD. And next one is called as a temperature, and it is represented by the K symbol. Yes, there are another method to represent it. Let's say you can say that cm, and let's say you are saying that it is a centimeter, but famous method is that you have to always show in the small alphabets, then and then it is widely or universally accepted. Let's say I'm just mentioning that kg, kilograms, rather than writing full you can just use abbreviated part, so it is called as a kg part. Next, whenever we will use the name of the scientist, we will use alphabets, that is called as a font or big alphabets or capital alphabets, only for the use of name of a scientist. And last not least, keep in mind you cannot use any punctuation. Let's say you are mentioning that kilogram, you cannot use kilo dot gram. Yes, mathematically dot is okay, but you are putting that kilo comma gram is not accepted. So such type of things you have to keep in mind. It is called as a precautions whenever you are mentioning any type of units. Yes, there are so many exclusive parts. Let's say we have a capital C. It is the name of the scientist called as a coulombs. So in his memory, in 12th science we will discuss about it. The name of the scientist for the electric charge who have invented it. So C is in his memory, we are putting capital C. But there is another name of this scientist called as Madame Curie. You may have heard about her. So she has invented another radioactive element. So it is called as a Curie. Her name is also starting from the C, so we are putting CI. So such type of rules and regulations whenever you are mentioning the name of the scientist, or whenever you are mentioning their inventions, or whenever you are using units. Yes, you are allowed to use mathematical units. In between, let's say I'm just putting that a kilo multiplied by gram, it is allowed. So such type of units are there. Let's say I'm mentioning that meter per second, but instead of that, let's say I'm mentioning that a second is to minus 1. Yes, it is truly allowed. So in short, you can say that whenever you are using units, be careful. Either use first of all very small, and fundamental rule is that put in a small alphabet. Name of the scientists are only placed in the bigger fonts or alphabets. Yes, there are so many exclusion that whenever we have a name of the similar name of the scientist, we have just seen that Curie and CI or second alphabet of their names has been used. You cannot use any type of normal language punctuations. Let's say you cannot put comma or inverted comma or nothing else. But yes, you are allowed to use mathematical units like multiplication, division, or inverse. So such type of things can be allowed whenever you are mentioning units. Hope you may have cope up with the 7 units. Again, I am repeating: mass, length, time, electrical current, amount of any substance or element, light intensity, and temperature. And hope you will cope up with the such type of units, how you can represent such type of units, and what are those primitive rules for that. Thank you.